Hi Aquarius. Welcome to your September 2020 reading. Welcome to Virgo season 2. The sun is officially in Virgo. I'm filming this at the end of August. The Magician, 8 of Pentacles. Alright. September is having you feel on top of your shit. The work is steady. Your drive to want to work is there. You feel very focused, and you have a lot of energy around you at your disposal that wants to be used and alchemized. It's like falling right into your lap. Judgment. This really is a time of like karmic retribution for you. You are getting just certain doors are opening that maybe you thought were going to open a little while ago, that you were working towards opening, and now it seems like the puzzle pieces are falling into place, and those things that were a go, but then unexpected road bumps came and made that thing not a reality, and now certain things are coming back around and it feels right because you're in this very fluid state, which is nice. King of Cups. Six of Wands. With the King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign. Yeah, I get the impression that you could be dealing with a water sign. Whether it has to do with love or work, it looks like it could be a weird like combination of both. Nine of Pentacles, the World, and then like I showed you, the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. So, with the Six of Wands, you are in a space of feeling like the winds just keep rolling in. It feels almost like when you're riding a bike downhill and it's like a really cool day outside and you get that like crisp air blowing in your face. It's that kind of feeling, like certain things that had the brakes kind of pumped up on them between Uranus going retrograde and all the other transitions that we have going on in the sky right now, with everything moving into Virgo as well. You're getting this sense of fulfillment on the hard work that you've been putting in as well, because you know you've been keenly aware that you've been working towards these things, and so the lack of it coming to fruition is more of a circumstance type thing. Like I feel like you've been keenly aware of that, and so now it's really nice because all the accrued hard work that you've put in is all kind of coming back to you at once. And so even though it may have been not as effortless recently, it is you're starting to see the payoff. With the Six of Wands, it's also nice because Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, it's also really nice because you're in a space where I feel like you're not in desperation for these things that are coming in. I feel like if these things had come in back a couple months ago when you were initially planning and wanting them to, I feel like you maybe had you had plans for, you know, that money or for that situation or for that relationship. You had certain things planned out already, and you were too there was no room for it to breathe. There was no life in it. And now that you have kind of entered this space of self-sufficiency, I see this talking more about like money and finances, but I feel like you're in a position now of feeling more self-sufficient and more secure in your circumstances as is. And so when all the floodgates start opening up, you have this even greater elevation of abundance, right? You feel like you can utilize it and use it to your advantage in a way, because now these are things that you really wanted at one time, and now you still really want them, and you're grateful to have them coming in, but that resistance is no longer there. You're not like placing weight on the thing, right? Like if it's money coming in, maybe a couple months ago you needed that money because you had a bill you needed to pay, right? And it could have really come in handy then, but you know, you hustled really hard and you were able to make the thing work then, and now that extra money is coming in and it's just additional. You don't have a need for it. You don't need to put it towards what you put it towards back then. Now you can kind of utilize it in a different way. So do you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to portray the feeling to you, but it's this feeling of abundance and feeling like you have a reserve. You are aware of the feeling of like building momentum within yourself right now, which is really nice. Okay. Let's see. I want to shuffle a couple more cards. I want to talk about the King of Cups a little bit more too. Like I was saying earlier, this could be a water sign coming into your life that you're dealing with, or that you are like working with. But I also feel like this is like talking about your space right now, your state of being. I feel like there is a sense of fulfillment within you that is revealing itself that you normally don't feel. Like I feel like it's a slightly more warm sense of like peace that is starting to grow within you, and I think it's something that you really like and something you really enjoy, but something that is different the way you're used to. Like it's almost taking you off guard. So a few cards popped out. Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and then the Tower. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. So, with the Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Tower, to kind of close this reading out. So, it's not lost on me that Jupiter and Saturn are retrograde in Capricorn right now. And so, while abundance and finances and your sense of security, right, is growing and expanding and evolving. It is important to realize that collectively there is a shakeup going on with Jupiter and Saturn being retrograde in Capricorn. There is, for some people, for people that you may have to interact with out in the world while conducting this work, while you may be in this really winning space, other people are feeling the effects of this retrograde really strongly, and it's causing a lot of tension, especially when we're dealing with, I mean, we're about to head into Libra season, like karma season, right? When we're dealing with people's karma being repaid to them, good or bad, we have to deal with that, with what people are going through. You know what I mean? So people are feeling this. It's a very like polarizing time right now, depending on which end of this spectrum you're falling on with these retrogrades. I think for you, it's important to sit into this dream-like space in your own realm and rock the way that you've been rocking to enter this space in the first place. And don't get caught up in what other people may be experiencing right now, because their reality is very different from yours, right? You can choose to sit in this space if you'd like. You know, these are kind of your two options. Either this dreamy, I mean, either way, you're kind of dealing with past energies, right? I mean, we're in the retrogrades. It's kind of pulling up old habits and old ways of thinking when it comes to your money and your status. And so you could either choose to reminisce in this really happy golden time where you're dreaming up ideas and letting your abundance kind of brew and marinate, or you can suck all the air out of your experience and be in this more like victim type mentality of being like left out in the blue, like, oh, everybody else is feeling down and out, and so that means I must too. No, you can be here, because the fact of it is the tower is in effect right now. Like, there is a restructuring going on with these retrogrades, and there is a there's been a slowing down that allows us to see certain things within ourselves in a way that we normally don't when these planets are not in retrograde. And so that's kind of the wrap up advice is really pick your waiting space carefully. You know what I mean? Or not your waiting space, pick your position this month carefully. You know, you could either be here in the Six of Cups or the Five of Pentacles. Either way, your abundance and your luck and your financial stability looks really good and is on a upswing no matter what. Whether this retrograde is going on or not. But because you guys can be so in touch with what's going on collectively, it's just important to not absorb this hostile energy that other people may be experiencing when it comes to their finances and their money situation right now. You know, it's being shaken up, and you, I think, are keenly aware of the silver lining between, you know, this spectrum and this spectrum. And just because other people can't see as clearly and make up their mind on which side they want to take, You have the ability this month to see the dividing line and to pick what side of it you want to ride on. And so take advantage of that knowledge and that sight that you have this month, because it's just supporting the space that you're already in, right? Like this is the first card out, and then this was the, before I pulled the last card. All right, Aquarius, it's all looking really good. September is a really positive month for you, to accumulate wealth and to accumulate more belief in yourself and the magic that you have to expand upon your wealth and abundance. Okay? I hope you have a good month. Love you.